Okay, and we're back with more Elden Ring. Give me just a second here, and this should... Perfect. Let me dive right in. And I think we are now into the DLC. Like last time, we kind of wrapped up most of, what there was going on in the main... Hello? Main game. I think we've got a little bit left to do up here. A little bit left to do here. And then we're kind of into like the end game over here. I decided it would be a decent time to start exploring the DLC now. So we're going to kind of just kick off, get underway, get going with all this. There is a ton to do and see out here, so... I'm trying to think where I want to go first. Like, I think we want to... I'm going to go this way for now. Like, we started exploring last time, but we haven't gotten very far with it yet. There is still a lot to see and do. Don't remember where everything in this DLC is either. Like, I should probably, at some point, pull up on my side screen, like, the map of where all the shadow... Oh, for God's sakes. Like, shadow tree fragments are and stuff like that. Just so that I've got that handy. Could this be a door? Well, I mean... Let's just turn on a light here. Yeah, it could be. But it isn't. I'm curious why I can summon here. Like, typically when it gives you the option to summon, there's, you know, a reason. But it doesn't, not immediately obvious to me why I can summon here. Like, I haven't run into anything I would consider a boss. Hey, Noble Welsh Knight, welcome in. We're just getting started exploring here, so... Okay... Blade of Mercy, that looked like it was a talisman. Raises attack power after each critical hit. Interesting. I kinda like that, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Is Hammer fully powered? Unfortunately, no. I think Hammer... Oh, wait, is it? Maybe. Maybe I'm lying. No. Yeah, no, it's not quite fully powered. I think we need a couple more... of the +8s. Oh, actually... No? No, maybe I don't. Hold up. I might need to go back and fix that problem real quick. Good call. I think I do have enough to finish this. Like exactly enough. Oh, what the hell? Who's... They're throwing things at me. There, problem solved. Alright, now then. Like, hold up, I may actually have what I need. If we don't, I should possibly go back. Actually, a good point. If I don't have enough and I need something else, I should take care of that now. Because there's no sense in exploring the DLC without my weapon fully powered. Like, that's just handicapping myself for no reason. Okay, sir? There we go. Okay, now hammer fully powered. I think it's funny that they did the, like, you can upgrade your shield thing again. This was something that was in Dark Souls 1. I think it wasn't in a couple of the later ones. Because, like, if you look there, it doesn't actually improve any of its defensive capabilities. It improves its attack power. It's like if I smacked someone with my shield, by equipping it as a weapon, it improves its damage slightly. It is basically useless. Like there's hardly ever a situation you would want to do that in, but it's there. It's a thing you can do. Okay, level up. I also, yeah, have more levels available. Well, I don't actually at the moment. I would need 22,000 souls, which I think I can actually do, like, really easy, probably. 22,000 is what? That's 16,000... 17,000... Or wait, no. 27,000. Yeah, whatever. This is too many, but we'll do that. I think. No, I didn't do math right there. Definitely did not do my math right there. Brains shutting off. That should be enough now. Okay. Wait. Oh, I'm like 1,000 short. God damn it. This will do it. Okay. Additional health. We'll get health to 60. I might then put a few more points into this to see if we can get some even thicker armor. Gravesite Plain? Scorched Ruins? Where do I want to go? We'll go back to here. I'm going to start from like the start again, and we'll see if we can maybe find some other stuff to explore. Kind of just rushed in, fought the first two bosses when I first got here, and I didn't actually do that thorough of a job, like exploring other side areas. There's a ton to see and do out here. Like you can see right off the bat, if you kind of turn around, there's like clearly many levels of elevation behind me there. Something this DLC does a really good job with is the map has like a lot of verticality to it and like overlapping areas. It does make it very difficult to try and read the map and tell where you're supposed to go next. The hell was that? Like, I remember when I was first playing, there were a couple of spots on this map that I was looking at for ages. Like, how do you get here? Like, I could see it on the map, but I just could not figure out the, how to reach it. We're just gonna look around a little, though. Behold strong foe. Yeah, the giant dead dragon over there. Okay, I don't think he's gonna cause me any trouble. Just gonna kind of, yeah, explore this cliff edge and see where the limits of this are. Like, I don't necessarily want to go into any new areas. I think we're gonna kind of stick to this plane for a minute. I think Belurot is my first big goal. What is all this? Behold mushroom? Didn't expect something. Oh, okay. People get very excited about mushrooms in this game for some reason. I'm not 100% certain why, but it's a thing. Okay, we got a church, we got a little camp over there. Oh, that guy's got a big old hammer. Sir, I respect the size of your bonk. Wait, why did my... Oh, because I'm only one-handing this. Oh my god. That's annoying. He blocked all of that. Ooh. No, stop. Stop fiddling with your lantern. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh! Well, that's fantastic. I get the giant hammer for beating him. Wonderful. Also, I got the Black Knight Greaves? They're not as good, unfortunately. They look very cool. I'm betting that's the armors that he's wearing, and they do look quite neat. Oh, I could have summoned for him. Interesting. Oh yeah, I should take a look at that hammer too, huh? One thing that does kind of suck, it must be said, is that you can't preview how a weapon's gonna look once it's upgraded. Ooh, a Scadutree fragment. Wonderful. So like I'll get this hammer and it'll be like, is this an upgrade? Fuck if I know. Oh, it requires faith. It requires 17 faith. Good lord. I mean, oh, it's a split holy damage. Could be good, but not gonna lie, probably not what I want. I tend to try to go for weapons that are sticking to a single damage type. They did a better job with split damage types in Elden Ring by like they do a tiny bit more damage because the damage is getting reduced by two separate defenses, so it actually gets like a significant penalty. This is something that like Dark Souls really struggled with. And like typically in Dark Souls, if you had a split damage, it was like always going to be worse than like a single damage type. Hey, Snowy Locks, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, typically split damage was awful in the older games. This one did a slightly better job. Partly because they seem to have focused on making it the primary way of weapons work. There are a lot more weapons that are split damage type in Elden Ring. Like, it's almost the default. Well, nothing new here, you say. Alright. We'll carry on then. Is there anything behind this waterfall? Always gotta look. Zelda has ruined my brain. And now I will always check behind the waterfalls. Oh, why can't I... Okay, this isn't like officially behind the waterfall, but like... It's behind the waterfall in spirit. Oh, hi. Whoa. Hey there, pal. Also, something I think is very interesting with this DLC is it gives you a lot of low-level smithing stones, like right off the bat. And it's very strange to me, because there's no reason you would ever be coming here at like a low level where you'd be using those. I think the idea is that because there are so many new weapons, they want to give you the materials you'd need to upgrade them. But I'll learn that from Zelda 2, yeah, I know. That's like it's It's grilled into my brain now. If I see a waterfall, you better have something hidden behind it, because you bet I'm going to go look. I almost feel insulted when there isn't something behind the waterfall. Yeah, like, I'm assuming it's like they're just like, oh, there's a lot of new weapons in here, so we're going to give you the materials to, like, upgrade those. So you don't have to go back and, like, farm them or buy them. But, like, I don't know. It feels very clunky. And, like, frequently kind of disappointing that you go, like, you'll see an item and be like, oh, man, let me go see what that is. And then you go get it. It's like, smithing stone 2. Like, oh. Yay. Just what I always wanted. Okay, I think we already got this last time. Because I was looking for the jar carrier guy. Anytime you see one of those little shadowy dudes and they're kind of like glittery, and they're carrying a jar on their heads, it is always going to be something good. I don't remember if it's always a shadow tree fragment, but it's always something good. Hello, Ghosty. Welcome in. I didn't think they respawned, also, to be fair. Wait, why am I battering them with my shield? What the hell is happening here? Put that away. Okay, well, I'm gonna die. This is embarrassing. Yeah. What the hell is happening to me? Okay, well, the jar guy got away. That was... HP to FP ratio is insane. Yeah. You don't need it. What? Wizard shit. I ain't here for it. Okay, well, the jar guy definitely got away. They kind of work like the Beatles, where they'll just like run away. Not like the band, but like the creature in this game. Exactly. I can do like 4 or 5 flips with my hammer. I don't need more than that. I don't even have the blue health bottles. Blue potions. We don't use them. That is silly wizard nonsense. We're just gonna keep exploring, see what we get out here. Okay, I gotta say, it does kinda look like that statue is looking almost directly at this statue. So if we follow this statue, is this gonna take me somewhere? Maybe not. Beetles, infamously known as the Golden Goblins in Liverpool, constantly running away from the masses to not give away their sweet loot. I mean, they didn't tour a lot, so like... The backhand blade. I want to say that's like really ridiculously good in PvP. That was the thing when this DLC first came out. A ton of these DLC weapons have like really unique movesets. And like, it was messing people up in PvP. The people were not able to adjust to suddenly having a bunch of new movesets to learn. Like, man, if you wanted to get some easy kills that first week, oh my god, I'm just gonna get wrecked here. Why can't I hit this stupid thing? There we go. There we go. Also, is the Golden Goblins like actually a nickname like, I don't know my Beatles lore very well. do enjoy the Beatles, but I'm not well versed. Not for them. Okay. Oh, that worked. Oh, I've never heard that term. I have never heard that. Okay, I think that's about everything here. As far as, like, these central plains go. It's like we could... Okay, I see a site of grace over there. We could cross this bridge and go somewhere, but I don't really want to. We could... I mean, is there anything out here? There's like a site of grace. I guess we see what's going on out here first. Kind of like the loot goblin, but more valuable. I believe it came from old school RuneScape. Oh! See, I don't know that. Old school RuneScape is such a fascinating game to me, because it's like the most grind-heavy, like, MMO out there right now. Which most people hate. Like people tend to be like, oh my god, grind in an MMO? Get this out of here. But people friggin' love that game, man. Does that... I'm assuming that in this day and age, there is like an independent launcher for RuneScape that's not just a play in your browser game. I actually don't even know anymore. Like when I was playing it, it was you just launched it and played it in your browser, but I'm going to assume that that has moved on. Ah, weird bug people. Wonderful. Ah, what the fuck? Get off of me. Old School RuneScape is on Steam now. I'm not 100% sure I was aware of that. I was like, I knew I had it as an app on my phone, so I guess that makes sense. Maybe I'll take a look at RuneScape one of these days, just to see where that's at. I was actually just ages and ages and ages ago when I remember, I think I was talking about this a couple parts ago, that I played a bunch of RuneScape back when it was in like its early stages, like the first year or two it was out, so like way before it had become the game that people tend to recognize it as. Like, it's like how like old school RuneScape feels too new to me. Like it just doesn't feel like the game that I want to play. And there was this like, I think we got into it because my friend's dad had like gone to college with one of the guys that like developed the game. Like one of the like two lead dudes back in the day at the very early stages that were in charge of it, and my like friend's dad was like, he knew one of them. And so he'd gotten a like early invite code to a bunch of this stuff. Like he was one of the like first probably 1,000 players. And then he got a bunch of our friends into it like really early on. It started picking up popularity very quickly after that. Like that game blew up. Like I would kind of compare it to like Minecraft as far as like small indie dev has an absolute blowout hit. But there was this one time we were, I was in high school. I was probably my sophomore year of high school, and our homeroom had won this like contest. There was like a sell coupon books and you win a prize thing, and one of the prizes, if you were the if your homeroom sold the most of these coupon books to anybody in the school, you'd get like a trip. And you could go, oh god, I don't like this at all. Oh god, I don't like any of this. Oh my lord, my health is just vanishing. Oh god, that's really fucking bad. I can't fucking move. Oh, these little swarms that they're shooting at me are real dangerous. Okay. Anyways. The prize for selling these coupon books is like a field trip to some giant mall. In like the next state. And you got like I don't remember, probably like 50 bucks or $100 or something to spend at the field trip. And you can go. It was like a little before Christmas, so everybody was like, "Oh, it's your Christmas shopping field trip." If you win that, really good for that. And you spent the whole day at the mall. It's like an 8-hour outing at this mall. And I did not have anything that I wanted to shop for or do at this mall. I had I was very bored there, but there was like an internet cafe, and I was like, well, screw it. Like me and my buddy of mine are like, we're just gonna go sit down at the internet cafe for like an hour or two, and blow our $50 on internet cafe time, or part of it, or whatever our reward was on that. We're gonna blow some of it on internet time. Am I gonna play the DLC for this? I'm currently in the DLC for this, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, so we're at this internet cafe, and we're like, oh, we're just gonna play some like old school RuneScape for a bit. Like I say, old school RuneScape. We're gonna play some RuneScape. It was just RuneScape at the time. And so we're logging in and we're playing, and then my buddy's dad sees us in there, and he's like, aren't you guys supposed to be like in school right now? Like, why are you online playing an MMO at like noon on a Wednesday? And we're like, oh, we're on a field trip, and he's just like, a field trip to RuneScape? Like, it's just like, oh, okay. Sounds good. I don't know if he ever actually believed me, but yeah, we just well, I didn't see it the other day, but oh god, these fucking dogs! Uh-oh. I hate this shit. Fucking get out of here. Why are you locking onto those? Stop. Uh-oh. Jeez Louise. Yeah, he's a mechanic. We just stopped over and got our car fixed by him the other day while I was at work, but also the guy that burned me Red Alert back in the day. I think when that Red Alert Remastered came out. That's the same guy I was talking about for that. How do I... Oh, this looks like it's going to be a painful... Some of you are alive, aren't you? I'm guessing the first one on the right. Come on. Whichever ones of you are alive, just... Gravebird armor. I hate fighting these enemies that are in the air where you can't get a good hit on them. Oh my lord. Okay. It's like I need to just do some exploring here to start. We need to get some stuff. What's your level? Yeah, well, I mean, like, to be fair, like, look at, like, what was he doing on RuneScape at noon on a Wednesday? Because he must have been at work. He had to be sitting there at his auto shop, just, like, logged in playing. So I guess it was two ways. No, he was pretty cool, though. He would, like, level some stuff. There wasn't actually all that much content in the game at the time. Like, there wasn't, like, a ton of bosses or, like, you know, end game content. It was basically just like a big sandbox you could go explore. I'm trying to think what like the high level content was. There was that little desert area down east, the starting castle. That was pretty high level. There was some of the stuff in the like, barbarian village was pretty nuts. Ooh, more shadow tree fragments. Okay, cool. We're getting those moving in the right direction. Yeah, there wasn't like a ton of like end game content. Like we didn't have the dragon yet, I don't think. A lot of your stuff was just like grinding out skills. Like I spent so much time in that game working on ow. Skibbity tree fragments, yeah, them. I spent so much time in that game grinding out mining. Oh. Guy's crying. Well, let's put him out of his misery. The lore accurate name. Yes, true. Oh god, this... I am vaguely remembering this. Oh, well, we live down here now. Thankfully, a fully upgraded hammer, making short work of most of these guys. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, that looks like an ambush to my right. Okay, hold up also. Let's just see what these signs are. Be wary of right. Crouching. Okay. Let me put you out of misery. These newfangled therapists have 100% success rate. We can't figure out why. Is 0 repeat customers like a goal for a therapist, or probably not. Oh, I hear more of them. Okay, we could definitely jump out that window. We're good. Fire ahead. Okay. I don't know what some of these signs mean. I'm just not gonna trust anything. DLC signs is good, aren't these legendary base game signs? Maybe these ones are trying too hard. Yeah, there's a lot of I want to go home and then edge. That was a real popular one. It did feel a little over the top though. I agree. I think I will still say I think like Dark Souls 1 is still like the pinnacle of good signs. Oh please, not the jar, anything but that. I promise I won't ever do it again. I swear, a living saint I'll surely be. Please, you must forgive me. Forgive me, please. Time for fingers. Okay. Yeah, we're about to see, I think, our first look at the jars from the DLC, because the jars have gotten significantly more horrifying in the DLCs. And you can see a path down there. A simpler time of behold the dog. That's true. Still one of my favorite Elden Ring signs. Oh, there we go. There's the inside of one of the jars. tumbling out there. Be wary of left, be wary of left. Okay. We just need to head... Oh, God. Down. Okay. Okay. I think we just walk off on this one. I saw some jars running around below me. Trader ahead. Okay. This is all fine. I want to say these guys have like a really dangerous melee attack. It's like an AoE explosion kind of thing, if I'm not mistaken. So we gotta be pretty careful when we're in melee range. I mean, or we just smash him to death with a giant hammer. That works too. Gosh. This place is large. Be wary of rushing in. Mimicry ahead, therefore target lock required ahead. Okay, we're good. Everything's chill. Down to the right, down to the right. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. So now I need to figure out... Oh, no. How to get up and around here. Ha! Oh god, Meat Man is very powerful. Never knew I liked pots so much. The pot dungeon. This is... Okay, that guy was significantly more durable than the other ones. So they've got varying hit point levels. Good to know. This feels like I'm just looping in a circle. And yet... Oh no, I think I may be lost. This isn't... optimal. Smithing stone 6, wonderful. There's a door here. Okay, before we go through any doors, let's make sure we're like... Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, that would have probably been useful, because that actually was taking me up, and then it collapsed. Okay, so that would have taken me to there. Okay, wait. We're getting someplace. No. How do I get over to there? Oh yeah, that right there. That was the attack I was worried about. They like jiggle and then they explode. It's real painful. Okay, I could get over to there. If I go like here, this lets me... Oh god. Oh god. This lets me get over to here. Nope, that didn't work. Now I don't know where I am. I'd like to get up onto those. But I don't see the way. What is the way to reach those pots there? It's not this. I feel like this has to take me somewhere, right? If I go like up here... No, that's not it. What about like through... Hello? No, this is just taking me back to here. What a predicament. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. There has to be a way up there. Oh wait, what's this? Ah. It's meatmen. Additional meatmen. Innard meat. Ah, good. The best kind of meat. And these wouldn't innard meat be a bit of like a redundant phrase? Isn't like no. Isn't like most, if not all meat, innard meat? Like I feel like you're not getting a lot of exterior meat. Oh, this goes somewhere. Is skin exterior meat? That's an excellent question. I'm not sure if I should ask, like, a doctor or a butcher. Not sure who's got the real answer to that one. Alright, we want to get rid of these. These jar boys are... No. Not friend. Not friend. These jar boys are not friend. Jar boys are an insult to our jar boys back home. Jump. Dodge. I was like, okay, we're good. Yeah, you guys are all gonna be... Ow. I like that this guy here is just like, I'm just gonna observe for a second. Okay. I've got... I'm going to guess what is a jar elevator. I'm stepping onto this, I'm assuming you're gonna like... Oh no, you're not. You're just, a standard jar. Okay. I've gone very far down. There was, like, more up above. Wonder how you get to that. Well, let's see what this boss is all about. What do we got living down here? Oh, it's Yoda! I remember Yoda. I was like, I actually used this guy's weapon in my Dex playthrough. Oh, he staggers. Well, good night. Demi-human swordsmith Yosh. Or swordsman Yosh. Yes, this guy is real good. I used that sword he's using a lot in my Dex playthrough. It's quite good. And the ashes are also quite cool. He's super agile. That went pretty smooth. Yoda, Yosh, Yoshi, make up your mind. I don't know, he reminds me of Yoda, because he's a tiny little guy with a green sword that flips all over the place like an idiot. I still am annoyed. My Star Wars rant here. I'm still annoyed that they decided that the correct way to have Yoda fight was to have him do, like, backflips all over the place. Like, that was silly. I maintain that Yoda should not have had a lightsaber. Should have been a force-only combat user. I was so happy when Ahsoka came out and they did that that fight with Ezra, and he was like exclusively using the Force. Like, yes, that is how you do it. Forget all these lightsabers. Real Jedi doesn't need that crap. Okay, how do I get to that? Because I feel like there's got to be a way to get to that giant big jar. And I just missed it. So we're going to see if we can find or see where the way to that is. Hold up, though. We just got to get back down there. Yes. Oh my. I just killed a family of 4. I hope they're happy with myself. Is that like per jar? Because it feels like there might be a full family of 4 in each jar. Okay. How do I get up to there? Because I feel like there has to be a way to get up there, right? Jesus Christ. Hold up. Let's just, let's just get this taken care of here. Yeah, like there's definitely no way across there, but there are messages. Hmm. First off, down, but how do you get back up to there? Hmm. I'm not even seeing like a path. I was hoping if I came back down here I'd be able to see like, ah, there's the ledge that would lead you over to it, but I'm not. Like you go through that bit, right? And it puts you out onto those little platforms down there. But I'm not seeing... Yeah, that just leads down to Yoshi. I'm not seeing the path forward to the big guy. Nothing up from above either. No, I don't know it. We're just gonna leave. We'll come back to that later. That I was like, I'm reasonably happy with we've killed the boss down here. We can always come back and try and figure that stuff out down the line. It's possible too that there's like another entrance that'll take me to that somewhere. That could very well be a back entrance sort of thing. What have we got down here? Shadow Realm runes. Like, at least the Shadow Realm runes give you reasonable amounts of runes. It's not like they're giving you those, like, the upgrade materials where it's like a tier 1 upgrade material. At least they weren't like, ah, yes, have a tier 1 rune. It sounds like 1,000 runes. I want to say I remember this lake. Because I'm pretty sure that's a living dragon right there. Yeah, there it is. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, what? That does a shockwave of actual flame. How do I deal with that? In melee. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, he's got some reach on that. Oh, I actually staggered him. Holy shit. Okay, just get a few hits in for free. I want to back up, I think. Yeah, I was like, I don't trust that. That's going to be an AoE. So is that. Oh, I thought that would have been two, to be honest. We're good. we're good. Oh my god, we got him. I feel like I've got most of the dragons in this game down to like an art. Like I can deal with the standard dragons. They don't seem to be that threatening anymore. Like thankfully they all use basically the same moveset, and it's just kind of like once you've got that moveset down, you know how to dodge most of their basic attacks. You're just kind of like just cook them. They're not that hard. They'll come back and bite me later, I'm sure. But I'll find like a dragon that I'm just absolutely struggling on, but for now I'm confident in stating that I think dragons in this game are a little easy. Okay. I think we've kind of explored like everything I've got to see, you know, down here, through here, like the main bit of this I think we've seen. I didn't find this bit here, like up on this ledge. I'll assume we have to like come back to that though. We'll keep our eyes open for that for now. Also, yes, here we go. Anytime you see one of these sites of grace with this big, like, cross thing next to it, there's always going to be a shadow tree fragment. And usually some NPCs.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikola. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own. Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints. If you've yet to do so, assuming you intend...
Okay, so if you like read this thing, carved words coalesce, I abandon here the first of the flesh of my body. Same style sword as Radahn. I wonder if it's I would assume that just like this was the style of sword traditional in Radahn's army. Like, yeah. Because she mentioned that she fought alongside Radahn's. Like, I assume she was a member of Radahn's army. She's even got the same kind of Roman-styled, like, skirt that Radahn has. You can kind of see I've got that same style going on there. And yeah, we could talk to this fellow.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Mikola. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Earth Tree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed. Set aflame. I believe Mikola's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
Okay, so he's apparently from the Shadowlands, and believes that Marika betrayed their people, and does not see my kind as worthy. Got it.
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikola it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Mikola. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Okay.
I urge you, as long as you...
So we've got a map of Mikola's footsteps, these crosses here. I'm not gonna lie. That's not a very big map. Okay, so there's one on one side of a bridge, there's a cave, there's one on the other side, and then there's one at a camp on the other side of the bridge. So I'm guessing the bridge is that bridge we saw, like, right here, which means there should be a cross about here, there's a cross here, and there's, like, a cave with a cross over here. So I'm assuming if we go through here, we should run into another one. Also, I apparently didn't actually activate this Site of Grace. I should do that. Also, apparently I've got enough souls for, oh, right, the dragon. The dragon would have given me some souls. That's right. We can do that. Let's head on through here. We're good. Huh. I was like, I see the cross site up ahead. Just want to check real quick. So there's a path there that leads along those cliffs. That's going to take me... so along the cliffs and then like over to here. And that'll get me up onto this bit. Got it. We could go do that right now. Let's check this cross site first. And we've got this here. Hello.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern Tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use. May I request a service of you? 6 crosses identical to this one have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to Tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here. If you discover any more, be certain. I presume you just...
Well, I've already discovered another one. It's just down the road. But anyways, been here part of the flesh of my body. Okay. You there.
Together, we work. Together, for Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
Do you have anything that I want? You've got a sealed spirit spring note. 3 rune arcs. Take those. Nothing else super important right now. Talk to him.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brute. Things bring joy to all. I like for you. Things bring... Goodbye.
Nothing else from him right now.
I for you. Things...
No, I feel like there's more we can talk to him about later. We'll have to see. Maybe I have to explore that area first. For now, though, let's go right along these cliffside and see what we can get up in that little village there. Oh, also, hold up. Do I have enough... Now that I've stopped here, do I have enough shadow tree things for another blessing? Yeah, keep that moving in the right direction. We're up to Shadow Tree Blessing Tier 3, which is good. Like, we definitely want to just keep that ticking up. Seeing it as effectively the leveling system for this DLC. You basically want to just always keep moving that along. It'll just make your life easier. Like, not using that is the equivalent of doing, like, a challenge run. I'm still a little torn if I think it's a good idea. I still think this having, like, regular leveling might have been a better option, but... is what it is. This is the DLC we got. I love all the bosses and the actual content here. Just that, Shadow Tree Fragment system was a little odd. Oh god. Well, this is bad. Okay, I could fight a million bat people if I wished to. That said, I do not wish to, so we're just going to not. No, you stop that. Get them out of here. Try that again. They actually got a hit in while I was sitting down, so it knocked me out of that. Okay. Let's just see. Okay, you look like you're going to be a problem. How's my, right armament doing 1,148 currently? We're not going to be getting any more, like, I've already got strength maxed and I've got the weapon upgraded. So, like, any upgrades we get from this point on are exclusively going to be from the, Shadow Tree fragments. Let's try and watch talk with the DLC. The Shadow Tree fragments are a cool idea the first time around because it's fun and exciting, but going back and doing another playthrough looking for them again, yeah. It just kind of becomes like a mandatory, like, you gotta go explore and find them all. Or do a challenge run and try to do it with less Shadow Tree fragments, which I guess is fine, but... like, the fact that if you're playing, like, what I'm doing here, where you're doing, like, okay, I'm gonna try to do a pretty thorough playthrough of the game, like... I'm already at a level when I enter this DLC, where I'm not gaining any additional benefit from levels. I guess that's kind of nice. Maybe it is. Maybe I am alright with it, because, like... okay, I see the pot guy. Just get the pot. Shadow Tree Fragment. Okay, we're good. Because, like, I guess it gives me some, like, I get a way to upgrade my character while I'm in the DLC, as opposed to just dumping more points into a level. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. I'll be curious to see if it's a type of scaling that they continue to use in, like, future games. Like, will we see this, like, collect these items to give you, like, a buff to your base stats as a progression system in future FromSoft games? Admittedly, they seem to be on a bit of a... like a side quest. Like, FromSoft has been like... we're gonna do a bunch of weird multiplayer, like, side games for a little while. We got Night Rain, we got Duskbloods coming... not Duskbloods, is it Duskbloods? Is that the weird vampire one they're doing? On the Switch? The Switch exclusive multiplayer vampire. Oh, that's bad. Okay, there's not much at the bottom of this. It does sound, I think I heard somewhere that they have something else they're working on they might be announcing soon. I'm curious to see what that's going to be. Probably be like a preview of Duskbloods. I'm a little curious to see if we get a second Armored Core, because historically, Armored Core games have released in like kind of pairs, where you'll get like a main game and then you'll get like a spin-off that uses the same engine. So I'm curious if Armored Core 6 was that came out not that long ago, is going to get like a spin-off. Like, Armored Core had been kind of a dormant franchise for a while, so it's possible they're just not going to continue with the same tradition, but we shall see. Did you Armored Core 6 recently? It's been a couple of years. Maybe it's within reason they're working on it. Might be why they dropped Elden Ring Night Rain to keep it quiet for a bit. Yeah, maybe. I was like, it's possible. Yeah, I'm curious to see what we're going to get. I know they said that, like, or Miyazaki said that he's not intending to do, like, Elden Ring 2. Like, that's not a thing that he's interested in doing. He doesn't really like sequels. So, like, I don't think we're going to see a Dark Souls 4. I don't think we're going to see an Elden Ring 2 or a Bloodborne 2 or anything like that. Or Sekiro 2. Shadows Die Thrice or something. You know, I don't think we're seeing any of that. But I'd be curious to see what their next step is going to be. I feel like they're overdue. Like, we have Armored Core, but I feel like they're overdue for like a sci-fi, like Souls-like. Like, we don't really have that, and like Armored Core isn't that. Armored Core is still very much its own unique franchise. I know there were a lot of people that when they announced Armored Core 6 that were worried they were just going to turn it into, like, Armored Core the Souls-like, and it's not. It's still very much an Armored Core game. Where is this taking me? Like, that's where we came in. And now I'm like way up here. Huh. Okay, so if I hear... Okay, there's a lot of them over there. Gotta be said. Let me just sneak around here a little bit. Like, I don't know that I necessarily want to go rushing into the middle of that. This seems like a difficult game. Oh yeah, it's super tough, but like that's also just that's true for Armored Core. Armored Core has always been a super tough game. FromSoft has never made easy games. That's just not their style. Huh. Trying to see how this all fits together. So I came in over there, I went that way, I fell off that cliff, and I came up here. Okay, well, let me just, I'd rather not fight all of that at once, if at all possible, so I'm gonna kind of try and just, like, sneak around the back for a second, and see what we can find up here, and then we'll come back and see if I want to deal with that afterwards. Lurk while I work, appreciate it. Much appreciated. What the? Okay, I'm not seeing anything back around here. I could go that way if I needed to. I'll check what's in this building up here, and then we'll loop around. I can get onto this. Maybe I get up there, and then I drop down, and I kill that guy that's got the staff. I feel like the guy with the staff is probably going to, like, buff the other guys. I'm also just going to assume that there are the guy with the staff and then 3 additional ones, and the ones that those guys are like clearly tearing chunks out of and eating are not going to get up and fight me. I could be wrong on that. Okay, Outer God Heirloom. Here's what I'm thinking. Right? Like, you summon this guy, and then you go over here, and we see... He's not going to be able to do that, so it's possible he goes and, like... Oh no, he can do that. Interesting. I was curious to see if he would just, like, go and get himself involved down there, but apparently not. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, like, this things are glowing. I don't like that. Oh no, the ones they were eating are actually getting up to kick my ass. Well, that's fascinating. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Blood Fiend's Arm. So we've been through here. I'm guessing this is going to be that little path I saw over here. Yeah, it doesn't lead to anything. They'll huddle around to feast on each other. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird place. We're just gonna... I'm gonna assume the world's better now that they're gone. Removing them feels like a net positive. Have I cleared this whole area? I think so. Okay. I think we're good here. There's clearly something here. And then we could go down and explore the rest of this. I think we'll do that next. So I'm going to warp back to this real quick. I'm assuming I did not get enough shadow tree fragments for an upgrade. No. Not seeing anything else here. Oh, that's where I fought... Okay, that's the mausoleum thing, where I fought that one dude. The Western Nameless Mausoleum, or whatever I think it was called. This is that little pond we saw. Oh! Hold up. Speaking of traditional Elden Ring messages. Behold dog, but didn't expect pack. I was like, I see dogs. Assuming this will be one of the spirit ashes, yes. I was like, there's no way that pile of messages surrounding these two is going to be anything but behold dog. Is this going to be something about... Still no lover. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was like, I knew this was going to be some kind of sexual innuendo. Ugh. Oh no, I've equipped my... Wait, why is this guy not... Oh, I almost killed this guy. It turns out you can talk to this one. Forager Brood Cookbook. Black Firefly. Huh. Well... Who would have thunk it? You know, Moore mentioned the Forager Brood. Is he working with those guys? I wonder. Oh my god, there's a golden sheep. What is the point of this? Oh dear. I see. One very large golden sheep. Not 100% certain what the point of that was. Okay, hold up. This area is quite dangerous, it seems. Move through quickly. Huh. Ow. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Where'd that other one go? We're good. Okay. Fairly certain there was a bear up here. Yeah, it's like a blood bear. Oh, shit. I somehow unequipped my weapon from two-handed mode. We're good. Okay, I've made it up here. Ah, there's a little temple down there. There's apparently somewhere accessible far, far below me. I'm assuming it's one of those fire golems, actually. That fire I can see burning down there. How do I reach this little church? Oh boy. Probably not by falling down there. I mean, maybe by falling down there, but... Maybe it is by falling down there. Because I'm not seeing much else in the way of a path down. Let's explore the upper bit before we fall down anywhere, though. That seems like it'd be a sensible idea. Make sure we've got everything cleared out up here. Hello? Incursion painting. You know, I gotta say, the Lands of Shadow have been dimly lit. Who would have thought that it'd be so hard to see out here? Okay, I think I'm actually liking that fall down that one spot. We're gonna go back and give that a second look. Yeah, I can't really get a gauge on how far that almost killed me, but it didn't kill me. We're good. Was there a smarter place to drop down? Ah, yes. I could have just not dropped down and gone along this side path. Granted, I would have been ambushed by that guy, probably from behind, and it would have been really painful, but we're good now. Seriously? It's so dark out. Church of Benediction. Less blue dew talisman. Wait, what? Armor ahead. Oathseeker Knight. Ooh. Wait. Is this the entrance to the DLC? I think that's literally the like where you come into the DLC down here. Hold up. If you just drop down here and drop down here. It totally is. Okay, so we loop back around to the start of the DLC. Interesting. And apparently I've got... Oh yeah, I got that Spirit Ash. Beautiful. So... We've seen everything up there. Oh, it's possible I could have gotten down here. I may need to go back up there at some point and look at what that's all about. It's possible I could have gone down there. I'm assuming I can't get down here just yet. We've seen everything over here. Huh. I think our next spot is going to be, yeah, Belurot up here. And we're going to start working our way up that. Don't know if there's much else I can get to in this sort of a region. We're eventually going to need to cross that bridge and head up here. Okay. Let's head back to here. See what's going on over here. More? You got anything new to say?
Welcome. I, for you, things... I, for you, things...
Nothing new. Alright.
Right.
Well, up we go. Into Belurot proper. Probably not going to fully explore this today, because I do need to eventually get to sleep here, but... And this place is quite big. We can at least start looking into it. Oh, right. This place has like those awful enemies that I friggin' hate. Let me turn my lantern on preemptively. I already remember this room because it introduced me to these fucking nightmares. The scorpion spiders. And yeah, group ahead. Because if you thought one was good, why not have like 6? Oh, I hate them so much. Okay, I think that's all of them. There's a few more hanging from webs, waiting to drop down on my head when I grab this. Gentlemen? No? Is it when I grab this? It's gonna be one of them. There it is. I think there was one more. Oh yeah, there's more up there. Okay, good. Good, good. Scorpion liver. Huh. Do scorpions have livers? I mean, I guess probably, but like, I never really thought about it. Let me just, yeah, just get rid of that. I don't like that at all. Just get rid of it. Be wary of right. Oh, they're the worst. I don't like any of that. Okay. Now we just never go back in there. Okay, we made it to Belurot Tower Settlement. Doesn't open from this side. Okay, got it. Dead end. That's good. I'm assuming this is also not openable. Yes. I like dead ends, because it means there's only one way I can go right now. And in these more, like, legacy dungeon style areas, I actually prefer having slightly more streamlined map when you're first starting your exploration. Like when I walk in and there's like 6 different ways I could go, it's just like, oh my god, I'm overwhelmed by choice. Let's just... Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I assumed this was going to poison me in here. So I was getting ready to like dive in here, get the item, and get back out and reset my poison at the bonfire back there, but no, it was not poison at all. It was just an ambush. Nothing behind this tree? Okay. Ah, good. A dead end. I feel like this road has got ambush written all over it. Be wary of right. Really? I mean, like, they weren't that bad. Also, I see so many people here wearing Radahn's helmet. Like, every time I see a Phantom, it's Radahn's helmet. It's just too good. Huh. Mesmer Fire Grease. Locked. Okay, so nothing that way. So there's a locked door in the sewer, there's a locked door right by the site of grace, there's a locked door to the left of the site of grace. Huh. I was like, I see this guy. I mean, thankfully my hammer is doing, like, tremendous work here. To the point that I'm not too worried about upgrading anything or switching to a new weapon or anything just yet. I was like, I think my... Oh, that looks like it's gonna hurt. I think my eventual goal might be to add a second hammer. You know? Like, we just look for another equally big hammer. Although I would lose my shield if I did that, which would mean I'd be getting slightly lower stamina regen. Which would be a shame. Although I feel like maybe I'm okay on stamina regen. Okay, praise the rolling. I mean, yeah, sure. Oh. Huh. Stop that. And then a site of grace. That's surprisingly generous. Nice. Even more Spirit Ash Blessing. So these are those guys that were throwing the, like, weird spirals at me. Don't have the right ahead. Another locked door. I mean, I can, like... It's so hard to see out here. And get onto these rooftops. We can explore this a little bit. Huh. I mean, not like a huge amount going on out here. Okay, well. Cross back over. Oh, you look dangerous. Yeah, okay, that's more like it. Horned warrior armor. Is that any good? It is, I mean, not as good as Radahn's armor, somewhat unsurprisingly. We're doing it. Making progress. Be wary of night. Huh.
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh, hello. There's a voice line that I've heard a few times. Listen here, Fire Knight Queeline.
My words, graceless heathen, cannot evade the flame of Messmer.
This tree kind of reminds me of the Two Fingers. Shriek of Sorrow. Huh. Just looking for any other exits here? Was fighting that guy like the reason you come down here? Possible. Or does this take me somewhere? Like, can I like go up this way to get something new? Arrows. Huh. Yeah, okay, so you just come down there to fight that guy. Got it. What about going up on here? Is this anything good? Hold up. Like, we came from over there to the left. Looking for any sign of, like... ambushes, or... see where you've left. Okay. I mean, so far clearing this place out has gone surprisingly well. Guessing you're gonna be a problem. I'll go ahead and drink. It's fine. Oh, this is the waterfall that the guy ran out and ambushed me at the very start of the area here. Okay, I recognize that. I know where we're at. Before I go into that building, then, I want to see what else we can find out here. Because we kind of came in... yeah, that entrance down there. I didn't explore this path. Ah, well. Turns out there's not much to explore this path. Right then. Was there anything up here? Oh, no, but I could have used this as an ambush point for that guy. Interesting. Make sure there's nobody hiding behind me. This has been remarkably linear so far. Storeroom key. Okay, I suspect that I know where that goes, but we're not going to warp back there and try it just yet. There was that room across the bridge by the bonfire And I kinda suspect that might open that. I don't want to warp back there because then it would, like, reset all the enemies. And I'd prefer not to do that. Ah, those look dangerous. I hear something. There's like a whole army of these running up. Hold up. Don't like this. Checkpoint ahead. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Oh, does this open... Is this those gates right by the checkpoint at the very start? Yes. Sweet. Okay, I know where we are then. We have a way to get back up that will skip most of the crap that I've dealt with on the streets. Jumping ahead, likely talisman. Ah, this leads me around. That said, I don't think I could get back out of there. So explore this first. Oh god, it's a biggin. It's a biggin. Oh, nope, nope. Nope, send it back to hell. Oh, I don't like those. Okay. Nothing else up here. I can get across the rooftops. Oh god, there's like a little lower area down there. Yeah, no, I didn't have a way down there before. I can get across the rooftops that way. Screw it, we're gonna go into this little side area here where it said talisman, and we'll see what this gets me. Maybe I can get back out of here? I can get back out of here. Okay, we're good. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me. Alright. Are you dead? Good. Okay. The talk prompt didn't show up, so we're just gonna smash it with a hammer. Hello? I abandon here my arms sinestral. Okay. Hello. Try ranged battle. This is above that swampy area I saw. I see that gate. That gate was near the ambush. I know where that is. Dried bouquet. Well, It's either across the rooftops or down here. I think we try down here first. I want to know. I need to know what's down here. That be wary of ambush sign almost got me caught by that ambush because I was reading it. Okay, there's a way up there. Okay. I mean, the only place I haven't been now is across those rooftops to the right up the stairs, kind of right there. And I'm actually curious if this ladder is going to take me around to the back side of wherever that would have put me. Possible. I mean, overall, I feel like this exploration is going very well. Like, I don't know if this could have gone much more smoothly. Okay, where has this taken me? You are fighting for your life against something. Okay, there's a jar. I see the knight ahead of me. Holy Jesus. Grab that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I am a long ways from being able to get back to there easily. That bird was an unfortunate addition to that fight. Okay, so we're here. So I think what we do is I'm not even going to worry about the runes. I'm fine on souls. We're gonna see if this key opens this door. It does. Hello.
Who art thou, stranger? By the look of thee, another of Messmer's peons, methinks. Tell me, does thy kind never weary grow? How do these old bones fascinate thee yet? Our lands were by thy kind set aflame, our tower by thy kind veiled in shadow. Thou camest, robbing us of all, spoiling all. Have ye not basked in these deeds long enough? Listen, progeny of the Wanton's trumpet. For thy sins thou shalt have thy recompense. The sacred beast shall unleash its ire. Till then, with this old hag, do what thou wilt, for all the good it'll do thee in the end.
Aha.
For what reason dost thou falter, villain? Inept, thy sordid work with fullest pride. Else tuck away thy tail and leave for good. Loathsome issue of the rotten strumpet. Begone, these lands were ours since times of old. Begone, these lands.
I don't know what her deal is. Ooh. Dancing lion head. Is that a hint? Is that a clue as to what I'm supposed to do here? Because you can get that as a helmet later. Am I supposed to, like, get that as a helmet and then come back and talk to her while wearing it? Possible. Possible. Alright, well. I gotta find my way back up. God, this is gonna suck. We're good. I can do this. I don't have to explore all those side areas this time. So I can just focus on the main path that will take me where I want to go. Wait, what? Okay. I was like, if I could recover those runes, it would be nice, but I'm not gonna, like, hold my breath on it or anything. I see, like... Ow. My, that is annoying fighting. Now, you tell you what, you come here. Okay. Well, there's the jar guy. Which means that knight should have been right here. Okay, I think he's coming from back there. I'm gonna grab my runes. Grab this. That leads down to there again. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Much cleaner. Okay, so now we're back up to here. I'm feeling like we've explored a pretty reasonable amount of this area's content. Now this is the bigger guy, so let's get rid of him first. Ow. revered spirit ash. Where does this take me to? We are above where I fought those giant scorpions. Got it. Let's stay above the scorpions. Also, yeah, let's heal, because getting a little low on health there. Strong foe ahead, okay. Oh, it's you. Good. Okay, that went down surprisingly smoothly. Let's never deal with that again. It's like, yeah, a lot of times broken railings will mean, like, you should dive over this, but I'm not getting a you should dive over this vibe here. That's just down where we just were. Oh! Well, hello. Lost Grace. Magnificent. Shadow Realm Blessing, continue moving that in the correct direction. Spirit Ash is moving in the correct direction. I think that's where I'm going to stop my vigor leveling for now. And remaining levels we'll put into here to kind of get my stamina and equip load moving in the correct direction. I'm liking that. I think that's everything explored down below. I can summon... You're an NPC. We will take NPC summons, because sometimes they're useful for story stuff. Is there anything like... Anybody else I'm supposed to be able to summon for this? I have no idea. Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. Is there a list of who all I can summon for this? Nah, we're fine. I think we're good. Alright. Freya. It's the followers of Radahn versus this guy. Or guys, plural actually, technically. Our first big boss.
From higher sphere delivered. Take root inside the tower sculpted keepers. And perched within, we beg of thee, rise. Dance and kavod, cleanse all and hold. Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
Alright. First real boss of the DLC. Also, awesome theme song, by the way, just as a side note. Oh, lordy. Be thick. Okay. Oh, I missed my... Oh, lame. Lame. Oh, I can't even move right now. Brother. Oh, frost. That's different. Maybe I back up and heal for a second. We're good. Ugh. I feel like I don't want to be in that tornado. Whoa. You know what? Go for the parry. Yeah, or riposte or whatever. This is good. I think he's done. Nice. Divine Beast Head. I think that was it. I can deal with that. That is pretty darn good. Yeah, let's get some more equip load going, see if we can maybe move up in the world on any of my armor. Like Greaves of Solitude? No, that's still going to be heavy. Where the hell are Radahn's? Oh, Radahn doesn't have pants, does he? Come to think of it, I think that's right. I think Radahn does not wear pants. Does Radahn wear gloves? I was like, what are we looking at as far as... Maybe he doesn't. I can go up to Lionel's gauntlets, though. For a little boost. I mean, it is... Well, it's a reasonable boost against Strike. It gives me some more immunity and robustness and all that fun stuff. Screw it. Keep it moving. What have we got here? We've pushed through our first major story boss. Another revered spirit, Ash. Heck yeah. Got our big staircase here. However, if we make it all the way to the top, Tower of Shadow Message. Message left by Needle Knight Lita, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. The gate of divinity lies in the tower sealed by shadows. Surely where kindly Miquella is headed. But we are no Empyreans. We must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow the crosses east. And yeah, we can't actually make it through here right now. The way is blocked, sealed and obscured by shadow. So no way forward from here. So, I think we actually just cleared out, like, basically everything here. I'm gonna see Horn scent Grandam. If I go back and I put on the Divine Beast Dancing Lion helmet. Oh, that is cool. Okay, wait. What if we put the Crucible Gauntlets back on? Can I wear the hat? Not yet. Not if we want to have actual roll. I might save that. We might go for... That might be my next upgrade, is go for the Divine Beast hat. That'd be pretty cool. Let's try something here. I go over to here, I put this on. Oh, it does look cool. It's very big.
Oh, such a joy to smell the scent again. Does a sculpted keeper stand before me? Oh, as I felt the sacred beast's essence fade, a great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express. After an eternity of the mind, our voices have at last reached the heavens, as evinced by thy gracious arrival. Oh, oh, oh. I implore, vessel of the sacred beast, have my son accompany thee to war, and dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmerity's lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who burned us, let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing, in service to thee.
Watchful Spirit. Okay, new spell.
O sculpted keeper, channel thy color into the most resplendent of dances. My song will I sing, in service to thee.
Alright. I think that's everything here. Let's head back outside.
From higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and cavort, dance and cavort. Cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
I'm assuming the strumpet she's referring to is Merica, and her vile progeny would be Mesmer. Alright, let's head back out here and talk to these folks now that we've explored all this. We did find another one of those crosses, and Ansbach asked me to tell him if I found any. So, Ansbach?
Righteous Tarnished. What brings you here?
The person in verdigris armor. I'm assuming that's this guy?
Oh, you must mean Samor. Samor is a kind and stalwart ally. He provisions our little outfit. Samor traffics with the Forager brood, his brethren, who collect supplies from all corners of the land. No doubt they find inspiration in his many virtues. These are not your foes, Tarnished. Should you spot any Forager brood, be sure to mind your manners.
Oh.
Righteous Tarnished. What brings you here?
Across the tower.
Well, I'm much obliged. As suspected, kindly Mikola has visited the lands which hold the tower, and appears intent on wholly dispossessing himself of his flesh. He must be seeking entrance to the Tower of Shadow. Righteous Tarnished.
Nothing new. Okay, more?
Welcome. You come often. You enjoy things. I like finding things. I like you. I like for you. Things.
Nothing new. Okay. So I think, well, let's just head down here real quick. We'll see if anybody's updated these guys' quests at all.
Ah, well met. That was a fine battle indeed. It heartens me that another warrior stands among us, among the beckoned.
Damage to your helm.
Long ago, I was stricken by scarlet rot in the swamp of Aeonia. Immobile, feverish, and in great pain, I was entirely resigned to death. I was left behind, and only kindly Mikola was good enough to seek me out. My
Oh.
wound was swollen and festering, exuding a most pungent odor, and yet he drained the poison from it, despite my wretched visage. Now, I consider this wound my compass. Let us both take kindly Mikola's guidance to heart. May we meet again on the battlefield, brave warrior.
Yeah, the other
Do you
guy.
wonder why the eternally dour fellow keeps his distance? He's one of the tower's hornsent. I can only assume he fights for his own reasons and carries his own burdens, but we needn't concern ourselves with his affairs. He too was charmed by kindly Mikola and guided here, and that makes us allies. We're not gods, you and I. Even if we did manage to dig up the secrets of his past, I doubt our meddling could ever amount to much. Let us both take kindly, may we meet again.
Okay. Hornset?
I urge you, follow after Mikola. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Okay, I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. We've done everything in Belurot. We've done everything I can find down in this, like, main area down here. I think I cleared all this out. I think where else? I think the next step would be, yeah, we cross this bridge and head on towards here. So that'll probably be where I'm heading next. It's just across the bridge and over. There's also, I believe, once we cross the bridge, we can kind of take, like, there's some stuff down here. There's some stuff down here. We can take this road down. There's some stuff over here. I want to say it's somewhere in this neck of the woods over here is, like, the best NPC in a FromSoft game ever. So we might be able to run into him later. We've got some stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch. This still is, like, very, very early into this DLC. Like, despite all we've explored, this is like a sixth of the map. There's a lot more to see, so we'll be back. We've got quite a bit more to go on the DLC. There's more quest chains, there's more NPCs, there's more dungeons, there's plenty more bosses. So for now, I'm going to call it a part, get myself some sleep, and I'll be back probably tomorrow with more of this. Thank you all for joining. I will throw up the social media links if you want to follow on Blue Sky for updates on what I'm streaming and when, or YouTube for all the archived VODs. They all live on there. I'll probably spend a day tomorrow. My day off is Tuesday, I think. I'll probably spend a day Tuesday, like, doing some archiving work and putting everything into playlists on there. I'm just about caught up on uploads on that, so be a good time to get all the everything's sorted on that. But yeah, for now, I'm off. Thank you all for joining. I will see you next time, and bye for now.